wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Set, cut, time to end it. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Prescott. He's got his man here. It's Green. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
the 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Mark 54. And 47. 26.
Prescott trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Julio Jones. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We got 20. Small. Base.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Mike, 5. Pick it up. Got it.
Now Ryan. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Hey, Foxtrot. Check. 51. Check 24. Check. Hey, South.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain of 22.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Check 55. Hey, bye. Focus, defense, focus. Switch it. Come on, 54, South. Get up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Ryan and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
39. Check 31. Check. Crunch. Check. Check it back. Base.
To throw again is Ryan. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive.
Hey, high 7. Got it.
Again, Ryan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
20. Hey, South. 55. Hey, eat.
Ito Smith, his first carry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It's easy work. It's coming again. Hey, Tuesday. Hey, Haywood.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Falcons nothing.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Ryan, and that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 3rd and long for Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Ryan now, only 1 pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Ryan, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, and the pressure gets to him again. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
Now Elliott, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2 yards on the pickup.
They're running the jet sweep with Jones. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness, just about got him into the end zone.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll run for it with Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard, as the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This will be taken in at the 1.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Ryan now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
That's the second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. On third down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. A very solid gain of 27.
20 pounds.
That's good. Falcons. First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10, right at the 40. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Josh Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
11.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check.
Hey, box drop.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession. And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On second down, Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on second and 13. Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Get ready. Gun.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Josh Allen, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Hey, Rick Lance. Hey, echo. Base.
To throw is Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, Tuesday.
Safety's creeping. Check.
21.
Check.
Gun.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan shakes off the sack. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Here's Matt Wild now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Matt Wild now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Here we go, 46.
54 Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jones has it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Elliott. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Going to run again here with Pollard. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike,
on 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Austin Safarian-Jenkins there to make the grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. extra point by Badgley up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Ryan. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The Falcons on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Now Ryan on first down. This one caught by Ridley. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Ryan. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Boy, the run on first down a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. He goes full extension, and he's got it. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts him back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up a play for the onside kick here.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Check, 59. Go. Go.
47. 26.
Prescott. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Dallas, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, what else is new? They fall again. That's now 10 straight losses to start the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta